Three, two, one. What's going on, YouTube? Ichi here, and we're back with another video. And I know it's been a while. Uh, this is going to be kind of like an update slash uh, more like an introduction to like one of the projects I've been working on as well. So that's pretty much where my time has been. Cause for the past 2 months, I've been working on this comic. See, because I wanted to enter this contest, the Tezuka contest. They opened up for international entry, so wanted to participate in that. And so, for the last 2 months, I was just grinding and working on this comic. So that's why you haven't seen me really upload like that. And like, the last video was like just me just having fun, just editing, the video together with Zuko's sound clips from, Dante Bosco's Zuko's voice actor. I use his voice clips from another movie, and I use it for Zuko. But because I also have like a gaming channel, so I didn't know which channel to upload it on. But like I said, my original channel, like I had no like plans for it, so I kind of just want to do what I want to do. So if I feel like uploading something that's like random or funny, or like an AMV, like I'll just upload it. I don't really have any strict like guidelines for it. I mean, I know people like just subscribe for like the art. I mean, the art channel, like you're gonna get that, but it's not just gonna be art. I mean, hey, if you rock with it, stick around, and if not, then maybe this channel's not for you. But because I just want to, upload what I want, you know, because I'm into a variety of things, so that's what my channel's gonna reflect, my interests. But anyway, yeah. So I've been working on this comic. And you can view it on the site because I uploaded it to the site. That's what the contest required. So I'll post a link in the description. You can go check it out, leave some feedback, all that good stuff. But yeah, like past 2 months, I was just working on this comic, man. Like like sheesh, it was rough. It was rough 2 months because I heard about the comic like I would say, when did I hear about it? In June. I heard about it in June. Then I was like, nah, I could do it in two months, no problem. But for like that was a mistake. Cause for the past 2 months, like July and August, I was really grinding, and then like, cause I worked as well, so it was hard to balance work and working on the comic. It felt like I was doing two jobs, like, and it was really hard. You know, I was like, I was about that life, like pulling all nighters, like not sleeping till like the next like morning kind of thing, like staying up like all night or maybe like a full day, like it was rough. But I always pull through at the last moment. I always pull through. It was like that even when I was in like college or like high school when you like papers were due. Like there's this meme of Anakin, um, and the teacher, like this is like a meme. She's like, this is not some paper you can do the night before. Then like they show a picture of Anakin when he's fighting Obi-Wan. Then he's like, you underestimate my power. Basically saying like, you know, don't count me out just yet. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So I'll give you a synopsis of the story. I'll pull it up on the website here so I can just read it. All right, so basically, this is the synopsis, and then I'll read that, and then I'll briefly describe what it's about. All right, Angelina Espinosa, codename Esper, was a U.S. astronaut caught in a terrible accident, which gave her strange abilities, and landed her in an alternate reality in the year 3020. She was saved by GARS, an elite group that specializes in search and rescues. An aloof android and an eccentric leader that can't even balance his checkbook are joined by Esper. Together they must fight off aliens, space pirates, bounty hunters, you name it, in order to save the people of the galaxy and discover the mystery of the Twilight. And all while trying to earn enough cash just to get by. Can this dysfunctional trio pull themselves together to save the universe from the dark forces of evil. Oops, that kind of my microphone kind of bugged out there. I'm using this audio capture device, so it kind of threw me off. But yeah, that's pretty much the synopsis. So basically, it's about this group of three, and they have these like wacky space adventures. Like, that's pretty much it. It's comedy, action, sci-fi. Um, I wouldn't say mystery, but and it's not heavy on drama because I've been writing a lot of drama-esque stories, so I want to stay away from that a little bit right now. I don't want to focus on that. But yeah, it's battle, definitely battle. Fantasy, comedy, action, sci-fi. But yeah, it's like a lighthearted read story, good characters. Um, space battles, like hand to hand, like fighting. Using these like weird abilities. For instance, like Esper's abilities are like she's like has like these psychic powers where she can like telepathy and telekinesis, all that shit. But she uses them in like a way that's like interesting and innovative. And then the other guy, the leader, Gash, he's like a martial artist, heavy on the action. Um, so he goes in. He's basically like the powerhouse. Well, he doesn't have like super strength, but he has abnormal strength. He's not like a Superman. He's like indestructible. Like he can take hits. Like that's also part of his abilities as well, where he can sacrifice some stamina to heal. So he can't just like will it like all the time. Like there's some limits here. And then Vile is the android. She's like I had a lot of plans for her because like the comic is like it's like 44 pages or 43 minus in the cover page, and like I wanted to do a lot more, but the limit was like 55 pages. And then like once you start throwing in like action scenes, like that shit really eats up your pages. When you like your choreograph and everything, and like action pages go by really quick. Like I said, they eat up your pages. But yeah, I wanted to limit it in order to get the story out, and also I didn't have time to like add all these extra more pages because that's just more work I got to do, and I wanted to meet this time limit because I had until like June, but I was kind of bullshitting. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of bullshitting, and I had till September 1st, and that was the entry point, like Japanese Standard Time. It was September 1st, I think 12 o'clock. So I wanted to get it in before then. So I finished it around like August 28th, 29th. I had like 2 extra days. I was just like reviewing everything, make sure everything was ready to go. And then I submitted it on like the 31st, I believe, or the 30th. Because Japan is I'm in North America right now. So like Japan is like ahead of they're always like a day ahead of like North America. So I wanted to make sure I get it in like extra early just to compensate for that time difference. But yeah, I mean it was fun working on it. It's like I always like enjoyed drawing comics since I was like young, like when I was in like sixth grade, like 12 years old, like even earlier when I started drawing around like I'll say like 10, 9 or whatever. But I always enjoyed drawing comics. But yeah, and like I said, I think I said it before in other videos, but like after high school, I graduated high school, I got more serious about drawing. So it damn it took like a decade for me like to get to my current abilities, and it's like I still have like room to improve and things I need to work on, but for the I pretty much have down my character anatomy, um character designs, character anatomy, proportions, foreshadowing, foreshortening, not foreshadowing, foreshortening. I pretty much have these like key elements down. The only thing left I need to work on is like backgrounds, but that's not even like super hard. It's just like repetition of like just learning the basics and then being able to manipulate it to whatever expression you're trying to convey. Pretty much like any art forms. Like, what are you trying to show the readers, or what are you trying to emphasize? So you learn the basics, master the basics, and then you're able to manipulate that to best help your expression. But yeah, the comics on the site. You guys check it out if you want. Um, yeah, it was fun working on it. Let's see here. What else do I have? So that's pretty much what I've been doing for the last 2 months. That's why I haven't really been uploading any videos, because that shit is like another job for real. I mean, I enjoyed it though. Like, if I can like live off of that art style, like that lifestyle, I'll do it. I mean, like, I know it's like, especially now we have like piracy is like a big thing, especially with comics. It's like makes it hard to be like, I want to commit to this. It's like, nah. It's like, you're not going to be making the big bucks, and then you also have to deal with piracy. That's not cool. Like, people work hard to like make comics, whether the comics are good or if they're bad. And I've seen some bad ones, but whether or not, you know, the quality of them is like they still put the work in, and they need to be compensated for that, or like you need to at least give them like respect for that, because drawing a comic ain't easy. It's really not, and it takes a lot of time. It's like it's weird because like when you're reading it, like you'll zoom by it like quickly, like you breeze through a comic like no problem, but like when you take the time to like think about it and like appreciate like the art and everything like that, it's like, yeah, somebody took time to actually do all this work, and it takes a while. So it's like when you're reading comics, like try to like take your time on it and like kind of appreciate it a bit more, because like someone worked hard on it to get everything done, from like the character sketches, the layouts, the backgrounds, and getting everything in like right perspective. Like that takes time and planning, especially if it's like the action scenes. Like they have to choreograph everything, and think about things, and yeah, even the writing. Like writing is like a big part of that as well. Like having a good script and like revising the script, checking for typos, and seeing if things make sense. If you're properly expressing your characters, like because for me, like my process for doing this was um the story. Like I would lay out everything first in like rough sketches and general ideas of what I wanted to do, and then I would like rough everything out. I'll probably make a separate video of like step by step of my process, but basically I would just rough everything out, and I would have a general idea of like what they're saying for each panel, but also I would write down like key notes of what I want to emphasize. But sometimes I would write the script. If it's like complicated dialogue, I would write the script alongside the panel. But other than that, I'll have a general idea of what they say. Because me personally, I'm more worried about the art and getting that out the way. Like going back and filling in the script is like not a problem for me. And that's pretty much what I did. I did the art first. That took like the first 2 months and like some change. And then like in like the last week or two, now it was last week. That's when I went and filled back in the script. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably be a separate video, just like further elaborating on the steps that I take. But yeah, I'm not sure how much time this is running, but um, let's see here. Alrighty, guys. I mean, like I've been getting some like subscribers lately, but I think just because I've been so inactive, like they'd be like, oh, well, you're not doing shit, like f this guy, blah, blah, blah. It's like that's whatever, like it's whatever. Like I said, I've never been really serious about this channel. I mean, I started when I was like in college, just I've been uploading it on there. But the channel's been more about just like me, just like uploading like I said, having fun uploading like what I want, but also for like art purposes. It's like just like doing like showing my work and then like further evolving from that, seeing what I can improve on. So the channel's kind of been like a just like a reflection piece of like me just looking at my work and self-analyzing and like kind of having like a timeline as well of like my progress was here and now I'm here, like kind of thing. But like I said, there's more things I need to work on. Like my backgrounds are like definite because I didn't have like enough time to like fill in backgrounds that much. I mean, yeah, I do the basics though. It's like you get the perspective of where they are, the general shots of so you get the idea of what things are and like where they take place, and then also like I said, perspective, and also what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, you get the general idea of things, but like you like a background doesn't carry a comic as well. 'Cause, like for like Bleach, for example, like Bleach barely has any background, but people like love the first like parts of the story, because like the art and the characters are what drives the story. Like backgrounds are like supplementary, and they also like express where they are and where things takes place, but also they can tell a big part of the story. I'm not saying that they don't, because backgrounds are very important because they can express different depths of emotion as well as scenery that complements the story. But that's what I have to work on as well. And my digital painting, I need to go back to that as well. I'll probably dabble in Photoshop. I see a lot of people using Photoshop for their digital paintings, but yeah, that's more things I need to improve on. So you probably see more videos of that, me like messing around with things like that, so I can just improve. But yeah, like, and don't be surprised if you see like videos not related to drawing. Like you might see like I said, AMVs or random comedy videos of me like bored and like wanting to do something else, like a refreshing project of like me just like doing something as so dumb as taking like a audio clip and matching it to like a different video. Like like I do dumb shit like that. It's just what I do. Like, but yeah. All right, guys. This has been my update. It's Ichi. Now see you guys around for next video. Peace.